Alright, we are back with Alessio to check out another limestone mine. And you would not believe where we are right now, those of you from the States, because there's a large city just over here. We're very close to Florence, and yet because this is Italy, the mine is still open, which is just awesome. And it's a big mine too. View of the area around the portal here. Alright, should we check it out? Looks like people have been sleeping in here.
Squeeze through these.
Okay. Another little opening to the outside, and then the good stuff starts down there. Alright, we just squeezed into that hole there, and now we're actually in the main adit, which stretches out before us here. I don't know what that's the remains of.
Probably the old moped.
Yeah, looks like it. So that just goes up there, and you can see they blocked it off. They blocked it off there, and that just stops right there. And the main stuff is ahead of us here. Got one leading off that way. But that looks like it goes to the surface, so that probably stops. So the main stuff is probably down here. Runs back there. There's chambers running off in all directions. This is wild. There's literally stuff running off in all directions. Big pool of water down there, see that? And goes up that way. And then this is the dead end.
Looks dead end.
Okay.
Some pillar and some chamber.
Okay, yeah. That's where the surface is right there, so they probably blocked it off. Same with that. Alright. Alright, carrying on this main one. That flooded one's down there. More pillars. Big pillars. Chambers running off all over the place. This is wild, man. I cannot believe all these chambers and pillars. More chambers and pillars. Old timber by itself right there.
Stops right here.
Okay. Just stops right there. Another timber up there. Little hole right there.
Keep going up.
Okay. can see it keeps going up there. And then also this way. And over there too. Alright, we just squeezed through there. And as you can see, everything is running off from us an incline. And Alessio pointed out that that is due to them following the fault, which is above us. And it's also an incline. So everything they've done here is following that fault. Yeah, every single thing is inclined, all along the edge of that fault above us. Another view of what we're going through. Same incline. Lots of rubble back here. Looks like it might open up to a chamber up there. Alright, so it's opened up into a chamber here. As you can see, big pillar right there. It runs off that direction for a ways. And then to our right, you see a drift. Keeps running off that way. So let's go see where that goes. Very low ceiling here.
Oops.
I'm not sure. It keeps going. Keeps going. Wrapping our way around here. You see that fault very clearly right there. Here it stops. Solitary timber here, and it stops right there. Okay, we're back in that large chamber after having just come down from down there. And you see Alessio's making his way up there. Check out the top. Does it keep going?
Probably backfield.
He said probably backfills in case you didn't hear him. Another view of this area. Whole series of pillars here. The pillar starts down there, and that's a pillar, and that's a pillar, and then this is a pillar. Oh, okay, it just stops up there, unfortunately. So we will head back down, try one of those other routes. I was just filming from there a moment ago, and I want to give you a better look at this gallery of pillars right here, because it's pretty interesting. And just keep running down that way. It's just all pillars right here. You can see it's open on the other side there. And then dropping down to the left from all of these, you've got these passageways connecting down to the lower workings. So, pillars on the right and passageways on the left. All through this gallery here. See, they just keep running down. I think that might actually be the one we came in initially. There's another view up. Again, it goes up there to collapsed workings and blocked workings.
There is a tunnel and keep going.
Okay, let's try that one.
Aperto to outside.
Ah, interesting. Man, look at the size of these rocks that came down here. Man. So there was something here, but you can see a significant collapse Those are each one of those is car sized. And then let's go see if this goes real quick outside.
Water tanks.
Ah, okay. Oh, he's right. Okay, there's a drift that keeps going that way. We'll see where that goes in a minute. And then also one that drops down there. And then I'm curious about the outside here. Oh yeah, old water tanks. Again, lots of stuff dropping off to the left. You can see they blocked off an entrance there. But then this one is wide open, which is interesting. It's interesting how they blocked this one on the left, but this one on the right is wide open. So we just came outside from the inside where Alessio is standing, and there's another attic here, or the remains of an attic here, that just is catastrophically plugged. I mean, look at that. Those are just enormous rocks too. And that is just completely destroyed. Alright, let's go see where some of those other tunnels go. Okay, we just came back inside from outside there. You can see where the track ties were indented in the ground there. And we're going to see what is down these passages here. There's one dropping down this way. And one going, should we start with the easy one? Opens up into a chamber here. And then keeps running ahead. Again, you can see where the ties were. Oh, there's actually the remains of one there. That's interesting. You don't see that too often in these mines. Pretty low in here. I'm going to crouch down. Keeps going a ways. Alright, looks like there might be some kind of junction here. Alright. So this one continues ahead. We've got one going off to the left and something on the right here as well, which runs off over there. What do you say? Should we go straight?
Straight.
Oh, so maybe we'll exit right there. So straight it is.
Probably this is the main haulage for these tunnels.
It seems like it, especially with the rail and such, or the remains of the rail.
Smell like diesel fuel.
Yeah, so there's a big passage running up here, and then there's oil, or the remains of oil and diesel on the ground. They must have had some machinery here. You can actually see where the track bent around, yeah, looped around through here. So they must have been taking something from that was being dropped down from there.
Keep going.
Okay. It keeps going this way, so we'll see where this goes. I opened up, which is nice.
Big cable, drum of cable.
Wow. he is right. That is a big, big cable. Huh. Interesting. And I'm not sure what those marks there mean. That is large. Huh. Interesting. Okay, we just came from back there and we did not check out this passage yet. So we're going to check this one out. Again, you can see where the rail was coming through here. And just stops right there. Ah, and then it runs up to the surface right there. Interesting. Lots of ways into this mine. Alright, we just came from there and originally came to this section from down that way. And we've checked out behind where Alessio is right now earlier. And so that leaves this one here. Oh, pocket here.
Stops.
And it looks like it stops right there. Yep. So we're back at this raise after having explored the rest of this level, and we're going to head up and check out the levels up there. Alright, we've made it most of the way up this raise and almost to the top, and there's this chamber running off this way. But what's particularly noteworthy about this is how they stacked all the rock up here to make this ramp. See, the upper level is there. That extends the whole way down along here. Really impressive. That involved moving a lot of rock. And then that's our destination there. So we just made it to the top from coming down there. And of course there's another passage up here, but also an interesting obstacle in front of us. There's something dropping off that way and something dropping off down there, and then it also keeps running ahead that way. Look at this track. Look at that.
Or cart.
Yeah, wow, okay. Obviously we have to go over there. Okay, we've just come across this pit here, and I'm going to check out the chamber behind us. See this rail right here with a lot of rubble on top of it. Wow.
Probably would shoot up
Yeah,
there.
I would expect so. I would expect so. And then, oh, it's completely collapsed here. But it looks like, yeah, it runs up to I guess it's just a stope. I thought it was an ore passage, but the stope right here. And then off in this direction, it keeps going for quite a ways. So where that rail is, does anything run off on the left here? Oh, okay, it just runs into another collapse right there. That's too bad. Well, as long as we're up here, should we see where this one goes? See the indentations in the floor where the rail was. Huh. There's a chamber back here. Looks like another stope up there that collapsed. Continuing on. Another stope chamber that collapsed. And another stope chamber that collapsed. Man, this is unreal. A little more damp back here.
Stops.
And it stops with a piece of rail sticking out, or two pieces of rail sticking out. think these are just a large series of stopes that have all come down.
Heavy rails.
Very heavy rails. So we're back at that pit that we crossed earlier. That's where we crossed over from. And these two passageways I mentioned before on the right and the left, this one actually has rail coming off of it. So we're going to drop down there and see where that rail goes. There's a look down at the rail. And we're going to drop down and see where it goes. Pretty big rail, all things considered. That is a pretty big rail. That's where we just came from. Pocket right there. And this keeps around this way. You can see where the track ties were from the indentations in the ground.
Stops right here.
And it just stops right here. It definitely does. Alright, we just came from checking out that side of the rails there. And now we are on the other side of this pit. And I'm going to drop down past this wood to see what is down there. There's more rail sticking out. And it keeps going away. Again, you can see really clearly where the rail bed was along there. That's been there a while. And looks like we've got another collapsed chamber there. Pretty consistent theme here.
Outside.
Outside. Oh wow. There's another way outside. And looks like winds or something right there. We'll go check that out in a second. Ah, there's another passageway here. Well, as long as we're here. So it's a chamber dropping the material down an ore pass right here. Ore pass drops down a ways. And then another collapsed stope chamber. That's where we just came from. And we're going to take a quick look at this exit to the outside here. Oh, this is more steep. It's blocked off there. Drops off down there pretty steeply, and then there's a little outlet to the outside world there. So we're coming back down that ramp that you see there, and there's a small opening in the side here, so we're ducking in to check it out. See, there's another level up there, and obviously another opening to the outside here. Oh, this is where we just were. So we were just up there a little while ago. Look at this one. What's this?
Oh, the gas tank.
Ah. Well, that's cool. We were thinking about coming down here, but didn't want to slide down that, and we saved ourselves the hassle.
Seems a loop.
Oh yeah, it does. It's deposits here. It's cool.
Keeps going.
This is for those of you that are always asking me to spend more time on the geology. Little pocket there, and you can see where the rails were here, and it keeps running off this way. Another opening to the outside.
Another opening.
Yeah, this is insane. Okay, so as you said, there's an opening there, and then I think that's just dead. Oh, looks like it keeps going there actually.
Probably not.
See some timbers there, and then there's a
Keeps going.
passageway dropping down to another level there. All right, let's see where this one goes. Kind of muddy back here. Keeps running off that way, and there's a little bit of daylight peeking through right there. And a little pocket to the left.
Passage from the upper levels.
Ah. As you said, there's a passage coming down from the upper levels. And it keeps carrying on that way.
Careful, it's very slippery.
Okay. Little pocket there. Also these little pockets along here. And there's another one. Still following an old rail bed here. You can see the indentations from the ties. Another one of those pockets on the left. Another pocket on the left with a bunch of material that's come down. A bigger pocket on the left.
Stops right there.
And it just stops up here. Hard not to fall down inside this mine. Oh man. This is a large collapse. Might have kept going, but this is it for us.
Seems a loop.
Yeah, we saw the other one.
Trucks.
Exactly. See some timbers here that were not up to the job of holding all this up. So who knows how much farther it went back that way. We'll probably never know.